What? A letter? How and what? Greetings. It took me a while to track you down after the wedding incident, but now that hopefully this letter has reached you, I wish to tell you that the hive has changed. Blah 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 blah. Okay, here we go. We have embraced love and sharing it, so we welcome anyone who is lost. Remember, we are family after all. With much love, Todd. Yep. Well, fuck. They know where I live now. So let me make this clear as day. Just because I happen to hatch in about the same time frame as dozens of others does not make us brothers or sisters. When you're one amongst thousands, a typical concept of a sibling loses its meaning. Then again, if I want to be better at blending in or hiding, I guess this topic I have to be familiar with, which means I need to observe. See, I really don't consider myself to have any siblings, so perhaps there's something I'm missing out. Nah, I don't think so. Just another annoyance that you can't deal with by just strangling or devouring it. Still, as I look into Pie-Sister dynamic, well, okay, yeah, let's lose all trivialities here. Show's creators just basically made characters out of 4 temperaments. Seriously, it's not even done subtly. Sure, 3 of the Pie-Sisters we knew already from the first season, but then Maud appeared as well, presumably to complete the dynamic that might have not been intended at first, but I won't delve into that. Starting with Pinky, she represents the element of she represents the sanguine temperament. Social, expressive, and attention-seeking. A character type that I trust the least and dislike the most. No, I'm not saying it's bad to be like this. It's just really easy to go overboard if you are one, becoming annoying and being dismissed as feathered brain. As Pinky herself has shown in these seasons, keeping up with the consistent IQ rating is really hard, right? Well, at least that's the case when you have 10 different puppeteers. Then we have Maud, that represents, As I go through these 4 types, Maud does represent phlegmatic and melancholic almost equally, but the calm, introverted, sensitive perfectionist is Maud in an essence, which should make her melancholic, while Marble would be the phlegmatic one, the sensitive, indecisive, and calm one as well. Still, there are pretty good cases to switch Maud and Marble, so overall, it's kinda hard to decide which one's which. It's interesting that Maud is rather unique to the pony world, as she does not share the same emotional expression as everyone else, and now that I think of it, I have met similar people in my life, and those are fucking hard to read due to lack of expression or response to everything. Well, as I said, I don't trust the hyperactive diabetes machines almost as a given. Melancholics, on the other hand, I trust the most because they let their actions speak for themselves. As for phlegmatics, you know, the meek and shy people, due to lack of their decisiveness or initiative, they, in my book, can't be relied upon wholeheartedly. See, I've been in these interesting situations where something needs to be done fast, but due to this unsure nature of a person, missing a deadline or cutting it way too close has happened. On the brighter side, I've noticed that these particular characters are full of potential. Not always, but more than average. Perhaps it's due to the fact that those that take initiative already work on realizing their potential, but still. As for cholerics, they are represented by Limestone, the leader type, or as some stupid shits call themselves, alphas. They're extroverted and proud. Does fit to our little angry horse to a T now, doesn't it? As for myself, if I can do something for myself, I shall. I tend to stay away from the leader position because I don't want the responsibility. Plus, I'm what you would call a free spirit. See, doing self-analysis is the exercise in futility, as we tend to dismiss our bad attributes and go out of our way to look for the ones that fit the thing we most desire. When it comes to Limestone, I love her sardonic attitude completely. Someone who shows emotion is easier to be read. Still, as said, those that are happy I doubt, as it's really easy to fake a smile. But when it comes to anger, well, true, passionate anger, now that requires constant effort and thus easier to be deciphered. Now that I think about it, the way I've been analyzing things, I think I'm a sociopath. Is that bad? No, I don't think so. Anyhow, returning to Pie Sisters, it all comes down to this. Yes, it's nice that writers decided to embody these 4 temperaments into 4 characters. But, because Pie Sisters, notably Limestone and Marble, are created solely with these temperament templates in mind, they're not given a good start as characters on their own. They're just there to serve as that particular role rather than being depthful. I'm not saying it's all bad, but if you're going to make characters with just this one shtick in mind, you'll find out soon that adding things will get harder than when you actually plan out a character and its traits and quirks. Sure, the idea of letting characters speak to you and developing it over time is a thing that has been done, but having a good idea as to what the character actually is in the first place gives you a good fallback plan in case the thing that you want to do with it doesn't work. As for 4 temperaments, you can read up on this and it can be a fun read, but remember this, putting yourself in a box will only hinder your growth.